Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 25 of the regular season, where the Rangers lose 4-0 to the Washington Capitals and get stonewalled by Ryan Lindgren's brother, Charlie Lind-Grin, who is in net for the Capitals tonight. And, man, first game they play in what feels like an eternity. It's been, 4 or 5 days since they've been here? Thanks again, by the way, NHL committee, who's, for like the second time in as many weeks, has the Rangers go almost a full week without playing to then just immediately go into a back-to-back with travel. Just bang-up job there. This game was not good for the Rangers. They looked pretty bad everywhere. The defense was not good. The offense had some chances, but just couldn't get it past Charlie Lind-Grin. And again, to a certain degree, I'm willing to say, hey, you know, Charlie Lind-Grin was just otherworldly. The glove hand, specifically on Charlie Lind-Grin tonight, was just flashing leather like crazy. I'm willing to give him that and give the offense a bit of a pass because, hey, they had a lot of really, really good chances. Charlie Lind-Grin at every single turn met the bell. Problems were the fact that they gave up 3 power plays to Washington, which even though they were able to kill off all the penalties, one of them kinda, sorta, not really, but technically speaking, they got through all the penalties. It was the defense the defense doesn't play the same with Igor in net is one thing. And also just the past few games, really the past week or two, the defense looks a lot lazier than they did to start the season. And I understand that you're not going to be able to mentally go into every game at 110% ready to just bite a person's head off. I get that. But when you go almost a week without playing, you would like that game back, you to be ready to bite a team's head off. And they just didn't. The defense was not good. You have the Sonny Milano goal where you had 4 guys bunched up and left Milano wide the hell open. It was a 4-on-2 that they were defending over in a corner. Just wide open, nowhere near him. The Anthony Mantha goal, technically an even strength goal. It was a power play goal. Call it what it is. It was like a second or two after the power play died off. But again, just alone in front, wide open. Kuznetsov saw the easiest assist of his life. Tom Wilson had a 2-on-1 going the other way that he shot and sniped. The defense has got to do something. They've gotten away from the defense that made them start off just so out of this world, and they've played lazy. And Shesterkin's still getting his feet under him. I think a part of it's the early part of the season. I definitely think that the Rangers kind of encouraged him to come back before he was maybe 100% from the injury. But regardless, right now, the Rangers are playing defense like Igor Shesterkin is back in his Vezina mode, and he isn't. And it leads to games like this. It's a perfect storm of just the defense ain't great, goaltending ain't great. I think they'll both come out of it. I have a lot of belief in that because, again, I think it's pretty obvious to see that this isn't a problem of... It's just that they aren't going into it with their heads ready. It's a between-ears issue, which is a lovely old talking head thing to say. But it's clear as day for me to see. And I have a really hard time getting too upset. Because, again, the Rangers are still a great team right now. You look at the points, they have like a 7-point lead in the Metro, and I want to say they have a game in hand. Yes, they have a game in hand on Philly, who's somehow in second, by the way. That's a statistic. They're 2 points behind Boston, have a game on hand. They are 4 points behind Vegas and have 3 games on hand. They're still at the top of the league. They're still wonderful. They're still a fantastic team. One of the teams to beat in the NHL. But they've now strung together a couple of stinker games where it's just, that's not what you want to see. And they're all kind of the same problem. The defense is just sort of out there. They're not playing the way they did to start the year. But I'm going to wait until I actually have a lot of reason to get on them before I get yelly. So we're just going to take a breath, hope that Peter Laviolette, who I have total faith in, can fix the problem, and get their heads on straight for tomorrow night, because they have a quick turnaround. They play again tomorrow evening At 7 o'clock, back in Madison Square Garden, Jonathan Quick will get the start for the Rangers against his old team. Thank you for that, iPhone, for telling me to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I want to yell about hockey. He will get his start against his former team, the LA Kings, at 7 p.m. Eastern, once again in Madison Square Garden. And I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have to say. So, if you enjoyed this video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.